Welcome to Florida Jeep Rides. Today we were supposed to go out trail riding, but a couple things have presented themselves. One, these tires, they're a little worn out. As you can see, they've experienced cupping. They are 33 by 12.5 on 15-inch rims. We've had them for almost 3 years. They have served us very well. They ran just under $200 a piece. They're called Aventuro. I guess they came from Mexico or something like that, but they did wear out pretty fast. We don't drive it that much for considering how much they have wore. We have a 2.5 liter in this 95, and when we put the 33s on with the stock gears on there, we did notice a really big lack of power. Literally anything past 55, you can floor it and nothing happens. Fifth gear, you'll start slowing down. If you're going downhill and the wind's blowing with you, you might get to 65. Now the speedometer's off too, so really it can do 60, 65 on a flat surface. Going uphill, not so much. So I decided what we were gonna do is we're gonna go to these 31-inch tires, Patagonia Milestars. Now they've gotten pretty good reviews. And just to show you a quick comparison, this is our spare, which has never been mounted, and you can see how big the threads are in here. Plenty of threads. This is what our original tires were on here, and the threads have been reduced down to this. So there's not a whole lot of thread left. So today's adventure is we're going to go down to Tires Plus in St. Cloud, and we're going to get the new tires put on. We're going to see if switching down to 31-inch tires, which is only 2 inches difference and 2 inches narrower, is going to make a difference in the power in getting it back. Now I could have re-geared to allow me to continue to have the 33s, and maybe someday in the near future, but there's something else that's going to be happening today, so stay tuned, because there might be a second video of our Saturday adventure. The exhaust isn't plenty loud enough to override the sound of the tires. We put a header on this with a Cadillac converter and thrush muffler, new tailpipe. It's got new exhaust from the block all the way back to the tailpipe, and the thrush muffler is kind of loud, especially when you are pulling out. RPMs. Alright, I'm in fourth gear. Doing fine. A little over 2,000 RPMs. Probably doing about 50 miles an hour. If I floor it. Not much of a difference. Our appointment is down at Tires Plus in St. Cloud. So we're going to get the new tires put on. 31s by 10.5 on 15-inch rims. They're mud terrain tires, so hopefully we'll still have some good traction. The lugs are smaller than they were on the other ones, and they're definitely smaller than our JK tires. But if you're looking for a place in St. Cloud that's close to home, Tires Plus, always done us right. And you can get a lifetime alignment, so after Judd each year, you can go get your Jeep realigned. Well, got our new tires. They're quiet. Listen. You hear the motor, but you know what I don't hear? I don't hear wow, 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 wow. There goes the YJ. Wait, look, you're supposed to follow the Jeep. Well, that was my first pulling out into traffic, and I would have to say that was kind of a noticeable difference.
I would say so too.
Right off the bat. There is a difference. I am getting a lot more acceleration. So to answer the big question, does downgrading from 33 12.5s to 31 10.5s make a difference in your get up and go? So far, yes. Fifth gear back. That's a big improvement. I'm actually able to hit the gas and get some response in fifth gear at 50 miles an hour. So I would say if you have a 2.5 liter, don't put 33 12.5s on unless you're going to re-gear, or unless you're going to trailer your Jeep about, because bigger tires require a re-gear and they are going to affect your performance. People ask me a lot, you know, like, what's my advice when buying a Jeep? My very first and main answer is don't buy a 2.5 liter Jeep if you're going to do anything to it. You're just going to have it sitting around the road or driving on the road with the 29-inch tires, you'll be fine. Well, we just got back from Tires Plus. We got the Milestar Patagonia mud terrains on to the 1995 Wrangler. Gone are the 33 12.5s, and arrived in their place are 31 10.5s. The Jeep has a noticeable improvement on acceleration and power. I was actually able to pull out in traffic. I was able to keep up with the people around me, and I even passed somebody and noticed that when I hit the pedal it made a difference. So if your Jeep with the 2.5 liter has turned into a slug of a vehicle since you put 33s on it, and you don't want to invest the money on re-gearing to put the pep back, then just try going down to 31s or so. I don't Jeep alone in this Jeep, so if I do get stuck, there's usually that red Jake Hayes out in front of me anyway. So I'm fine with the tires. I think that it's going to work out really well. Milestar Patagonia tires, there's a link below where we bought them. They're a good deal, and they got really good reviews. So if you're looking for some tires, click below and order through Amazon. It's shipped through Amazon. I got mine in 1 day. You help us out. We are Amazon associates, so we're not in it for the money. We're in it because we love Jeeps and we love sharing that. God has done a lot and blessed us repeatedly with the Jeeps that we have and the ability to do the things. But right now, it's 12:49, and I think we're going to go look at a 4-door. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Florida Jeep Rides. We also have a website, floridajeeprides.com. Patagonia MT. Really good comparison between that. You know, what would a video be without backgrounds? Jets flying over, sirens going, ambulances blowing their horns, blue jays making squawking noises. That's how we do it, because we're really not in this necessarily for the money, but we're in it because we love Jeeps. We're in it because